Yo, 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 it is so good to see you guys again. It has been a long time. I haven't made a video. It's been like a month, let's be honest. It hasn't been that long. And to be honest, it didn't even feel like that long in between videos. Like, time just got to me. Like, literally, one day I realized and looked at my channel and I was like, oh shit. I haven't uploaded in almost 2 months. What the fuck? So, you know, I've just been really busy with, you know, a lot of things in my personal life. I had a birthday this month, turned 21, holla, hell yeah. But, you know, I really wanted to come back here and start making some more Battlefield content because it is almost 100%, I'm almost 100% certain that by the end of this month, we're going to be getting the either reveal trailer or at least like the announcement and like official, you know, reveal, I guess, yeah, of the next Battlefield game. We're gonna know the name. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna probably see a glimpse of gameplay or like a glimpse of like some kind of graphic or something. So it's coming really soon. So I wanted to come back and start covering some shit before that happened, just to kind of get back into the swing of things because I'm really excited and passionate about that. So anyways, good to see you guys again, to all my 13 subscribers. But anyway, you know, before this video starts, really quick, make sure to subscribe if you're enjoying the videos, enjoying the content. Again, it's been a while, but I'm really hoping to start being, you know, more consistent starting now. But yeah, you know, make sure to subscribe, stick with me as we, you know, impatiently wait for the reveal of this next fucking game. So anyway, you've read the title of this video, you know, that's probably what made you click on it. And today I'm going to be talking about a hacker that I came across in Battlefield 5. And you're probably thinking like, whoa, big fucking deal, Sam. You know, running across a hacker is nothing special in Battlefield 5. That's not like a rare occurrence. You know, that happens to almost everyone. It happens to me on an almost daily basis when I play Battlefield 5. But this time really pissed me off, and it's not even really pissed off. I was pissed off in the moment, but it was more like I was really sad. You know, Battlefield is by far, not even close, my favorite gaming franchise of all time. I mean, Battlefield is what got me into gaming, okay? I'm not joking. Like, I was 8 years old. I've said this in a couple other videos, but 8 years old, 9 years old, my first Battlefield experience was Bad Company 2 on my friend's like shitty ass laptop. Again, 15 frames per second, and I loved it. Like, I couldn't stop playing it. Every time I went over, I was one of those, I know, I was one of those friends. I just wanted to play fucking Battlefield, but I can't deny it. I love Battlefield. Anyway, this hit really hard for me because, again, it's just really sad to watch what has happened to my Battlefield franchise, and I bet a lot of you can relate to that. So I'm gonna set the scene real quick. Let's just get straight into it. You know, I'm at work one day, and I'm just sitting there thinking like, wow, I haven't played Battlefield 5 for like probably almost 3 weeks. It's been almost a month since I've played Battlefield 5 because I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 4. I reinstalled Battlefield 1 as well, so I've been playing a lot of that. And I was just sitting there, I'm like, you know what, like, playing some Breakthrough on, like, Panzerstorm. I know, I'm a weirdo, I like that map, I don't know why. Anyway, Panzerstorm, or maybe hopping on, like, Wake Island, or, like, you know, Pacific Storm, I don't know, playing those, Iwo Jima, there we go, Iwo Jima, playing some Pacific War maps. That just sounds really fun. Like, I haven't been able to play that in a long time, and I really do enjoy the gunplay in Battlefield 5. You can go watch my first video ever, actually, was what Battlefield 5 did right. And you can, you know, see what I'm talking about, what I really like about the game still. But anyway, it's been like 3 weeks since I've played Battlefield 5, and I'm sitting there at work, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna play some Battlefield 5, because that sounds like a blast right now. And I get home, first thing I do, fucking take off my shoes, chilling in my socks and my joggers, turn on Battlefield 5, I see the title screen, and I'm like, ah, shit. This is weird looking. I forgot this game's kind of fucking weird. But then I, you know, go to the server browser, find a Breakthrough map. First one I could find, click join, boom. It's a Narvik Breakthrough map, which first off, right off the bat, hop into that match and I'm like, oh, that's right. This game is weird. I'm disappointed already. And you know what? Like, it's the sad thing about Narvik, really quick, is that the map looks so fucking cool. Like, I love how that map looks. It kind of reminds me of Bad Company in a way, but it just plays so bad. Like, I don't know why. It felt like it played differently in the alpha and the beta. But anyway, Narvik Breakthrough already kind of, you know, having a little bit of a shaky return to Battlefield 5. Anyways, though, I'm trying to enjoy the match. I'm having fun. It's, you know, I haven't played the game in a while. Capping some flags, or some objectives, I guess, killing some people, you know, the normal, right? And I get sniped by this dude on the fucking bridge across the map. Again, I'm like in the, I don't remember if it's A or B, but I'm kind of like in that village part of the map on Narvik. This dude's on the bridge, you know, across the map, and he snipes me with a headshot. And I'm like, okay, that was a really, really, really good shot. Like, he just perfectly headshotted me from across the map. And, you know, at first, I don't want to assume this dude's a hacker. In fact, it didn't even cross my mind that this dude could potentially be a hacker, because I just don't like doing that. I don't like automatically assuming that the dude could be a hacker. I'd rather give this dude the benefit of the doubt, dude or girl, sorry, whatever, dude or dudette, that, you know, he could just be this fucking god player of Battlefield, right? So I like to assume that, because then it gets me pumped up, gets me on my A game, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna show that dude what's up, I'm gonna kill him back. So I respond with that type of energy, you know, I'm getting fired up, man, okay? Like, I'm fired up, let's go get this dude. And as soon as I spawn, I get shot again by the same guy, and he's not even on the bridge anymore. He jumped off the bridge, and he's like down the hill, kind of, you know, by the like the ocean part of that map, and he snipes me. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, because I spawned on the hill above him around the corner of a house. How the fuck did he kill me? She kill me? How the fuck did they pull that off? That doesn't make sense. And still, I mean, my curiosity is starting to get piqued at this point, but still, I'm like, you know what? I don't think it's a hacker. I just think maybe, you know, maybe they jumped off the bridge in midair, they pulled off the shot. I don't know, right? I'm still giving them the benefit of the doubt that they pulled off a clean, fair shot. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting really fired up now. Let's go kill this motherfucker, right? So I spawn back in, and again, immediately killed, headshot around the corner, makes no fucking sense. And I'm like, okay, that's when it starts setting in. I'm like, you know what? I think this motherfucker's hacking. And just as I realized that, this is how it happens every time, I feel like, whenever I encounter a hacker in Battlefield, I look at the chat, and everyone is like, oh shit, there's a hacker. Oh shoot. They're like, you know, putting his name in the chat, or their name in the chat, you know, like, oh shit, report him. I'm like, oh fuck, it's a hacker. And instantly was just really, really bummed out from that. Coming back, you know, to a game, and really, you know, again, this is such like a stupid thing almost to be complaining about, but at the same time, it really is like, it really does affect the quality of the game. And I guess the scary thing about it is that if they don't fix this, you know, Battlefield's gonna be in trouble. In fact, a lot of multiplayer shooters right now are going through this problem, and they gotta figure it out, because it's getting pretty bad. And that's honestly, most of the feeling I was feeling at that moment was just sadness of like, wow, like this game is already not good. Okay, I'm already having an uncomfortable time playing it, especially on fucking Narvik. And now I'm the first match back in like almost a month, I'm immediately met with a fucking hacker. And so just all of that combined was just this rage-inducing sadness for my fucking favorite game ever, you know? And that's the thing, right? Like, I'm not making this video, you know, in the hopes that DICE goes and fixes Battlefield 5. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, right? I mean, the new game's coming out this year. Everyone already knows Battlefield 5 was a screw up. It's sad, but it is what it is. We all know this. It's been like 3 years we've dealt with this game. It does have its shining moments, right? But, you know, ultimately, no point of fixing Battlefield 5 at this point. But DICE has to fix the hacking for Battlefield 6, or it's going to be a huge problem, because they're already losing trust with the community, you know, with just simply the release of Battlefield 5 and everything that played out with that game, like, already really hurt, you know, their reputation with the community and with the gaming community in general. And if they don't figure out this hacking problem for the next Battlefield, it's not even gonna matter, in my opinion, how good the game is. I mean, look, I know you can't perfectly fix hacking in a game, okay? It's just impossible. Like, hackers are smart, right? That's how they're hacking. They're not all smart, okay? That's me giving them a little bit too much credit. But, you know, they know what they're doing. You know, they know how to get around, you know, Punkbuster, or, you know, anti-cheat programs. You know, you could be playing, I would say that Overwatch is a pretty good, you know, has a pretty good anti-cheat system. And at least from what I've experienced, I've never really ran into a lot of hackers on that game. But you'll still occasionally run into a hacker, right? So it's always going to be there. But it just feels like, you know, lately with like Warzone and Battlefield, that hacking has just been a really, really big problem with these multiplayer shooter games, and they need to figure that shit out. Like, they need to put some serious money, some serious resources, and some serious time into developing a new anti-cheat system that fixes this shit, because it's starting to piss everyone off. Like, it's starting to ruin gaming. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, half the time, I don't know if this guy is good. I like to assume that he's good, or I don't know if he's a fucking hacker that's cheating and I'm just getting screwed for no reason. And this is the problem too, is if they don't fix it, at this point the hackers are starting to get really, really fucking prideful. Okay, so this hacker that I, you know, was seeing in game that I'm talking about here, once everyone started talking about him in the chat, you know, both teams were like, oh, fuck this guy, like, what a fucking loser, you know, report this motherfucker. First of all, reporting in Battlefield 5 is a fucking joke, okay? It doesn't even do anything. So yeah, everyone reports. It's this cool community moment, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, stick it to the man or whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. If this dude even gets hacked, he's not going to get an IP ban. He's just going to start a new account and start hacking again. He does not care. And in fact, he replies to everyone in the chat. First off, he can barely speak English. That's not, you know, I don't know. Can't speak English. This motherfucker replies and's like, yo, you think I can get 100 kills? And everyone at that point was just like, are you serious, man? Like, what are we playing? What game is this? Are we playing Battlefield? Or are we playing a hacking sim? What the fuck is this? What is this, DICE? Seriously. Like, again, I'm not making this in the hope that Battlefield 5 gets fixed, but come on, man. How long are we going to deal with this hacking problem? And if they don't fix it, these hackers are getting really emboldened. Like, I almost feel like because we're not fixing this, because DICE, I shouldn't say we, DICE isn't fixing this, you know, I'll even, you know, throw Warzone on this because I know they're having a huge hacking problem too. Activision isn't fixing this. These hackers are feeling really good right now, okay? They don't give a fuck. They will openly admit they're hacking at this point because they know nothing is gonna happen to them. Absolutely nothing. In reporting a player, and you know, it feels a little bit more hopeful in Warzone, right? Because it's, first of all, it's in game, so it's like, oh wow, like we actually thought about this. We know that people hack, so we want people that aren't hacking to be able to report a hacker easily. But DICE is like, no, you guys can just fucking figure it out through Origin. So already, you know, it's just a bad message that they're sending to the players. It's a bad message that they're sending to the hackers, because these hackers feel like they can do whatever they want. And especially now, because Battlefield 5 is like this abandoned project, weird abandoned like orphan that DICE, you know, just threw off into the woods, right? Like no one, like there's no support anymore. Like the only support we'll get is like a fucking random ass cosmetic, like out of nowhere. Like, thanks, DICE. But you know, anyway, that's fine. I'm really happy that they're focused on this new game, but they need to figure this out. You guys really need to figure this out. It's getting really bad. It's the hackers are literally getting emboldened. They will openly admit it all day. They'll make fun of us, you know, normal players that just want to have a good time in our favorite shooter, and it's bad. It really pisses me off. It ruins the experience. It ruins the fun. If you're a hacker, you're fucking pathetic. I don't understand why you do that. I actually even asked one of these hackers I came across. I was like, you know what? I'm not even mad at you for hacking at this point, but why do you do it? Like, what is your motivation? And he literally just said, because you guys react to it. And that is like the most irritating response I could have gotten. You know, like, wow, there's people on this earth that just fuck with people for the sake of fucking with people, and they do it in games specifically where they know they will not be punished for it, like Battlefield 5. And it's just like, I don't know if I'm gonna really play that much Battlefield 5 anymore. Like, what's even the point? You know, I've played the fuck out of it already. Everything that I was ever going to experience in Battlefield 5, I've experienced. The game's, like, you know, emotionally dead to me. Like, I don't really, you know, except for the occasional moment like I had at work the other day where I'm like, you know what, Battlefield 5 sounds fun. I don't sit here and want to play Battlefield 5. I'll go play Battlefield 4. I'll even play Bad Company 2 sometimes, you know, talk about hackers, Jesus Christ, but at least that's a good game. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, I'll go play. I have other Battlefields to play with, okay? I don't need Battlefield 5. But if they don't figure out this fucking hacking problem for the next game, then it's going to be bad. It's not going to matter how good this next game is if they can't drastically reduce the amount of hackers that get away with it. And almost at this point, I still report, trust me. I just feel like it's my duty as a player, and to you guys and to everyone else that plays Battlefield, right, to report a hacker. But what's the point? Like, I know it's not going to do anything. I mean, at least that's the vibe we're getting from DICE, especially when, again, the report feature is not even in game. Like, they didn't even think about it, they didn't even care to put it in game. It's in fucking Origin, which, God, don't even get me started on Origin. I'm gonna make a video on that another day. But yeah, you know, I'm not a big channel or anything. I was going to put this dude's name on the video so everyone could report him. But first off, I don't know if that's like illegal in some way. I don't know if that would be considered harassment. And again, I'm not a big channel, but I didn't want to give this dude any more attention than he was already getting from that match. So not going to do that. But look, I bet a lot of you guys can relate to this. I bet a lot of you have voiced your frustrations to DICE with this, and I guarantee you that they know that they're hearing us, and I just think they didn't have the time or the resources to do it and fix it in Battlefield 5. I mean, they didn't really have the resources or money or whatever time to do anything in that game, so, you know, it kind of makes sense, right? But they really need to figure this out for the next game, or it's gonna be a fucking disaster. They need to, again, they need to have a section of the studio dedicated to anti-cheat, because not only is it a huge problem in multiplayer shooters in general right now, if they can get ahead of the curve, right, and they can do it before Warzone can figure it out, that is going to be a really big bonus for Battlefield. I'm not trying to do a Battlefield versus Call of Duty thing right here. I want everyone to be happy and not deal with hackers, but there's a big opportunity right now for DICE to set the standard for how to deal with fucking hackers, and if they can pull that off, I'm gonna be really happy, and I almost feel like they need to pull it off. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. It's really good to be back and talking to you guys. This was not really a scripted video. Most of my videos before this have been heavily scripted, and I kind of just wanted to hop on here and get back into the swing of things and keep it really chill and just talk to you guys like, you know, a fucking human being. Like, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, dislike if you didn't. Leave a comment below. You know, how do you think that DICE should handle the hacking problem, and do you even think it's a big enough problem? I mean, I don't know how you would not think it's a big problem, but anyway, just let me know, talk to me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys, and make sure to subscribe for more Battlefield content as we get nearer to the reveal of the next Battlefield, because that's coming really soon. Mark my words, by the end of March, I think we're getting at least some kind of announcement or reveal. But anyways, have a good day. My name is SamWentRunning. I hope to see you in the next video.